Hello all, welcome to the new Simply Put series by Kalam IAS Academy. This is Priyanka Mahapatra, faculty at Kalam IAS. So today we'll be having a discussion on the newspaper dated 24th February 2024. So today is Saturday, there is no text and the context section of the Hindu newspaper. Coming to the explain section of the Indian Express newspaper, one article was important about the donor gametes were allowed in the new rule on surrogacy that we are going to discuss today. Then comes the book review that we will be discussing about the life of Rukmini Devi Arundale. So these are the two articles we are going to discuss today, which are displayed on your screen. So first we are going to discuss today is about the life of Rukmini Devi Arundale. So have you heard of this personality somewhere? Yes, you must have heard about this personality in your history lessons, in the lessons which is related to the Theosophical Society, because Rukmini Devi Arundale was very much a part of the Theosophical Society activities. She actively participated in all the activities of Theosophical Society. She was very much involved with Annie Besant. Annie Besant was her mentor. Apart from that, she was a renowned Indian dancer also, a choreographer also, who had displayed remarkable courage throughout her life. So here comes the virtue of courage, which becomes very, very important from your essay writing and answer writing of ethics paper also. So how she has displayed courage throughout her life, let's see now. So during her time, Bharatnatyam as a dance form, as an art form, was considered a disreputable art form associated with Devdasis. But she had a passion towards this dance. She, despite belonging to a high caste Brahmin family, she defied all societal norms and embraced this art form. And she dedicated her life to its revival and respectability. She was one of the first Bharatnatyam dancers to perform on public stages, challenging the traditional practice of restricting performances to temples only or private gatherings only. So this act of her paved way for wider acceptance of the art form. Then she also founded Kalakshetra in 1936, which is a renowned art institution in Chennai. Thereby, it helped preserving and promoting the Indian classical arts not just within India but also internationally. So it kind of promoted cultural exchange. And because of her dedication towards her dance, she declined the offer to become the President of India in 1977 even. So this becomes a powerful example of her courage to decline the offer to become the President of India and how she chose her passion over the power. Okay, so by choosing the Kalakshetra over the presidency, she sent a powerful message to the society about the importance of following one's passion and dedication, even when faced with such tempting opportunities in life. Okay, so thereby she prioritized her lifelong dedication to reviving and nurturing of this classical art form, Bharatnatyam, through this Kalakshetra, the institution she founded. And we have discussed already that how Annie Besant was a mentor to Rukmini Devi. And in 1923, at the age of 19, Rukmini Devi became the president of All India Federation of Young Theosophists. And she also served as the president of Theosophical Society from 1961 to 1973, thus carrying forward the legacy of Annie Besant. So the whole point of discussing about Rukmini Devi Arundale is emphasizing upon the value, the virtue of courage. Okay, so you can use this act of courage of Rukmini Devi Arundale in writing your ethics answer or in your essay writing. Okay, you can quote this as an example in your essay writing, right? Then we come to the second news of today's about the donor gametes being allowed in the new rule on surrogacy. So finally, the center has amended the surrogacy rules to allow couples to use the donor eggs or donor sperm for surrogacy. Before, since March 2023, the use of donor gametes were banned in the surrogacy. But by bringing these rules, it has overturned the previous amendment made in March 2023 that banned the use of donor gametes. Now, donor gametes can be very much used in the surrogacy. But there is a mandatory thing that all the single women, the widow or divorcee undergoing surrogacy, they must use their self eggs and donor sperms to avail the surrogacy procedure. So it's a mandatory thing that the single woman who is a divorcee or a widow, they must be using their self eggs in the process. So how does this new amendment benefit the society? Now surrogacy will be open to older women when they have the option to gather the donor gametes, as well as to women who cannot produce eggs because of certain medical conditions. For example, Mayer-Rokitansky-Kuster-Hauser syndrome, which is a rare disorder that affects the reproductive system of the woman and can cause infertility, right? So this is the benefit. Again, you have to remember over here that restriction is still in place with respect to surrogacy, with respect to the access to surrogacy for single persons, live-in couples and LGBTQ couples. That means single persons, live-in couples and LGBTQ couples, they cannot access to surrogacy. Okay, so this was all about today's discussion. The short notes of this video discussion will be provided to you in our Telegram channel, that is the Kalam IAS Academy, and the link for joining our channel will be provided in the description box. So do join us and get the important posts and updates there. Thank you so much.